Okay, should be streaming. Let me pull up my channel. All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. You say something too, Bert?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just checking the stream to see if the audio. So it'll be like 30 seconds delayed.
Oh yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. You say something too, Bert?
Yeah, I can hear it in the background.
Okay. Yep, it's working. All right, cool.
Dude.
All right. Hey, Tim. All right. So now that I've got us in here, let me crop the video. It's weird. It tiled us in a weird 3-way split, but it'll work. How was baseball, Tim?
We're not very good.
What age group?
8U. So I got a bunch of first graders, a couple second graders, and we're just okay. We're not the worst team in the league, but we're in the bottom half.
Man, my son had the uncanny ability of always getting on the worst team. It was frustrating. It just seemed like that happened every week.
Yeah, my son might be one of the youngest kids in the entire league of a 2-year age group. And at first I was like, oh, I burned a second round pick on an eval somehow on my kid, and he's like going to be the worst. And he's emerged as like our best hitter and fields really well. So caught a fly ball today. I'm like, hey, so there's definitely positives and it's fun. So
yeah,
sports around here is pretty big and it's pretty cool. So a lot goes into it, a lot of good people. So
yeah,
it's enjoyable still.
cool. All right, well, I think we're ready to go. I just posted the stream and tagged the MashUp group. I'm going to click the link and make sure that opens into the stream. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, and we can see the well, you guys. I won't be able to share it to you guys. You guys may want to pull up the YouTube link if you want to kind of follow along on the Excel file or the Google Sheet. I might be sharing inside of sharing inside of sharing. It might become crazy. So it looks like T-Rock just joined. Welcome, T-Rock. We're going to get started. I need to get the wheel ready to go. Sorry, where's that at? Let's see, random wheel generator. Okay, and I didn't even realize I need to share out this into my OBS as well. This will be awesome. Stand by. One more screen capture. You guys can tell how organized I am right now, huh?
It's better than what I got going. And you are in a weird. I don't know what causes this, Kyle. But when you Alt-tab away from Discord, it blanks out the windows in OBS, and I don't know why.
Oh no!
Now we're in Inception.
Oh crap!
Yeah, so like on the whatever delay you're on, which I found that if you stream in not 4K, your delay is only like 8 seconds, but if you do it 4K, it's like 35 seconds. So anyway, like what I'm looking at, I cannot see us.
Okay, give me just a second. I've almost got the wheel.
You're good. I'm just letting you know. I don't know why it does that because it's not consistent. Anyway,
very frustrating.
Whenever you've told me my stream, the cameras go out. That's what it is. It's not anybody's camera blanking. It's you, like go off of OBS or something. It's got to be some privacy setting.
Yeah, I just can't figure out. It does it to me sometimes, but not all the time. So I just, and it's same with other people. So I don't change any settings. It just does it. But
yeah. Well,
Looks good now.
anyway, I think it's okay now. I switched back and forth between the wheel and the Google Sheet. We'll see what happens, but I think I got it set up okay that it won't get traipse on top of Discord. But we'll see here. All right, so finally going to get this going. Here's the way we're going to do it. We're going to just start with hole 1, and we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to see if we get 2, 3, or 4, and we're going to plug that in the sheet. We're going to go hole by hole, so we're going to go through all 18 holes. There will be 6 2s, 6 3s, and 6 4s, and we're going to see the leaderboard live update in the upper right there on that screen as we move along. So are we ready to go on hole 1, boys? Oh, I guess the last thing I'll say is that the team 9 had the best aggregate score, so they had a 268. Team 2, that's Tim's team, had a 271, and then team 1, which happens to be my team, had a 274. It'll be interesting to see if that's the way that the final works out or not. I kind of hope it's not the case, although I'm sure team 9 is hoping for that. Okay, so let's go spin this wheel. Here we go. Ready for hole 1? Hole 1 will be a 3. How do you guys feel about that?
You have to kind of see it
My
come
2
together,
on
right?
the par 5
Like,
was pretty good.
All right, so here's a 3 for hole 1. All right, we now have in this X column under the devil score, we have team 3. Bert, that's actually your team, scored a 10. So you guys are taking an early lead, which is kind of interesting to see that.
We won't have it long, don't worry.
You won't have it long. Well, I mean, you had an albatross on 1, right? A net albatross, and it looks like Jonty had a net eagle, and so you guys had a 2, a 3, and a 5. That's pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna go to hole 2 here and see how this progresses. I'm sorry, I have so many Chrome windows open and they just keep jumping on top of each other. Let me just close all of this stuff. And I have multiple monitors too. You would think this would. All right, where's the wheel? Okay, here it is. All right, so hole 2. Oh, wouldn't you know it, hole 2 is also a 3. Didn't see that coming. All right, Bert, you guys are still in first place. Looks like you've got like a 2-shot lead over my team, a 2-shot lead over team 7. See how this continues. All right, this will be hole 3. We're gonna have to keep track of this too, because if we get a bunch of 3s, we'll have to remove it. All right, hole 3 is going to be a 4. Bert, you guys are still in first place. In fact, you've maintained your score here. What's going on?
Don't worry. Hole 10's coming.
Hole 10 is coming, he says. Okay. All right.
That would be my nice 9.
Hole 4. Well, we're going to burn through these 3s pretty quick. All right, so hole 4 is a 3. Oops. All right, now we have a 2-way tie between Team 1 and Team 3. So, Bert, you and me head-to-head all of a sudden. Keep an eye on Team 9 out there, though, right? Because they had a 268 total, and they're still within striking distance. I kind of have a feeling their steadiness is going to catch up here at the end. All right, move on to hole 5. You guys are getting this delayed because of the stream, aren't you? You probably hate this.
I pulled up the score sheet, so I'm gonna.
Okay. All right.
No,
so
I can watch them live too.
Hole 5 is a 2. Some team loves that. Some team hates that. All right. Still Team 1 and Team 3 tied with a 54. Team 9 is lurking there with a 56. All right. Hole 6. Looks like hole 6 is going to be a 4.
Oh, 3. 3 and 3.
Hole 6 is a 4. Oh, wow. Team 7 out of nowhere jumps into first place. Okay, this is pretty fascinating. We've had Team 3, Team 1, now Team 7. Still got Team 9 out there.
And we just have one winner this week, right?
One winner, right? Because we had 4 closest to the pins. I just thought with 4-man teams that was going to be splitting it way too many ways.
No, I like it. I just wanted to clarify.
All right, hole 7. Is a 4. 7's a 4. Here we go. What happens here? Wow, 3-way tie. Team 2, Team 7, and Team 9. All right, so Tim, your team.
Team 2.
Yep, Team 7, Team Max team, and I'm telling you that Team 9 with that great 268, they just didn't really have a terrible hole. That's I think gonna work for them in the end. All right, let's see, what hole are we on now? Hole 8. Spinning the wheel for 8. And it barely got into the 3. So hole 8 is a 3. How many 3s is that? That's 4 3s. Okay. Okay, now Tim, Team 2 is in the outright lead by a shot over Team 1 and over Team 9. Bert, what was your blow up hole, did you say?
My team has a bad hole on 10 and 18. We've got a 9 and a 10 on the card.
All right.
You just have to avoid. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Like, I see a path where my team could win, but we got to avoid a handful of 6s going down the stretch. But if we do, I don't think too much damage is done. But this will be interesting.
Okay, hole 9 is a 4. Let's do that. All right, Team 7 back in the lead. I didn't see Team 7. Look at that, 281. They've either missed a couple of really blow-up holes or they haven't yet had those on the card yet. That will be very interesting if somebody that far behind on aggregate comes in. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 4s, 4 3s, and only 1 2. Okay, so we'll just continue to go as it is. This is hole 10, I believe. Okay, hole 10 is a 2. Team 7 still holding.
There you go, Bert.
That dot is 1. 11 and 12 both my team back.
11 and 12. Okay, well, here we go. Here's 11. Oh, no. 11 is a 4.
They're right there.
Oh, Team 2. Tim, you're still there. Yep. You got me by 1 shot. You've got Team 9 by 1 shot. Team 7 by 1 shot. It's really tight right now.
Close. This is fun.
All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have 5 4s. So the next 4 we get, we have to remove it. But here we go. Full wheel spin right here. And there it is. A 4. All right. Let's put that in here. Ouch, that must have hurt my team a lot. So Team 2 and Team 9 are now tied. My team fell 4 behind, and Team 7 is now 1 behind. Okay, so we have to remove the 4. So now we just have 2s and 3s left.
Yeah, you had a double and a bogey there that counted.
Okay, this next hole is a 2. So hole 13 is a 2. Oh no, here comes Team 9. They're in the outright lead. All right, hole 14. Hole 14 is also a 2. All right, Tim, you're only 1 behind now. Team 7's only 1 behind. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 and 4. Might get the wheel all the way to the end. All right, we're spinning again. This time for hole 15. Hole 15 is a 2. Team 7. I'm going to have to analyze how Team 7 is stuck around with a 281. Okay, hole 16. Hole 16 got to a 3.
I was talking on mute. You'll have to color code the ones that counted and the ones that didn't count, Kyle.
Yeah. All right, Team 9 now has a 1-shot lead, Tim, over you. Oh, that one helped my team. Only 2-shot lead over my team. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twos, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. Okay, so this last
This is the last draw.
yeah, this last spin will be for 17, and then 18 will be the opposite number. Okay, so 17 will be a 2.
Dang it. That's gonna lose it for us.
Okay, and so you guys are tied after
Sixes on the
17
team.
holes and 3 on
We had 2
18.
sixes.
Oh my god.
So we got to count a 6. We have to count a 6. Yep, we lost by those 2.
Yeah, so I'm sorry I'm not sharing this in Discord, but on the stream, I mean, Team 9 won by 1 shot over Team 8, 2 shots over Team 1 and Team 2.
Yep, that was cool.
Yeah.
That's a fun format.
I guess I was kind of curious if there was a path to where Team 9 would not win, and I think there were. I think there was a couple of those 4s were buried a little bit later. They might have been able to. Someone might have been able to overtake them. What did you feel like you needed there, Tim? You guys needed. Oh yeah, you had all 2s on number 17.
If you, yes, I needed that to be a 4 or even a 3 down the stretch. Like, not to confuse the people at home, but if we flip 17 and 18 real quick, like what's that look like?
Let me do it.
Curious.
3 then 2. Oh wow, you guys win by a
There you go. That was it. It came down to the last spin.
Or if you guys would have been able to, like, I'm just going to type in a 4 into number 17 right now. You guys have a huge.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, they must.
No, they would have tied us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's yeah. But that's what the last spin. So that's cool. That's a lot of fun. I like this one a lot. I think this one's here to stay in MashUp.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and what I needed to do is do a better job here, kind of sharing it in Discord. Although I think we only had T-Rock join, so hopefully most everyone watches this on stream, and then it should work great there. But I didn't analyze enough like what I thought my team needed. I just was too busy this week, and so that would have been like really fun to try to root for what you need. But anyone that's tuning in, here, yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, you just really the only thing you can do is watch the scorecard and like the big numbers, right? It's like, hey, like on hole 1 for us, we had a 5 and a 6. It's like, give me a 2 there, right? Just avoid the big number hitting is all you can ask for. Or like you said, on 17 we had 4 2s. That one, it's kind of like, hey, give me that 4 there. That can't hurt us. So
yeah, you're going to
beat. You can only analyze so much.
Yeah, I mean that's impressive for 4 guys to birdie that hole. Yeah. And it looks like what hurt my team was maybe hole 12 there. We had a double and a bogey, and then we drew a 4 on that. Yeah. So, all right. Well, if you're watching this stream, if you want to come into this Google Sheet, yeah, hold on, guys. Let me just give them instructions. You can come look at the Google Sheet. Up here at the top is the Devil's Draw, but then you can look at your team. So you can see in the upper left, like Team 1 here is 190, Team 2 is a 190, and you can look across this row right here as an example. You can see that Team 1 had an 11 on hole 1, and then a 12 on hole 2, and then a 14, and it's based on either the 2 best balls, the 3 best balls, or the 4 best balls. So if you want to go audit this, please do. I would say these are the unofficial results. I'm going to go back and double check a lot of these now that the Devil's Draw are firm and final, and then we'll confirm it either later tonight or in the morning. But sorry, I think I interrupted you, Bert.
Yeah, I was just saying, I was worried going into this draw about a hole where I had a 9 and a hole where one of my other teammates had a 10. All you have to do is get drawn 2 or 3 on those, and it's no big deal. But the hole where 3 of us bogeyed,
yeah,
that's right. What goes in there.
Yeah,
you can avoid a single bad score, but if multiple guys have a bad score on the same hole,
that's right. Yeah, like your 9 must have been a net 8 here on hole 10 right here that I'm highlighting this column, and we drew a 2 there. Yeah. So you guys had either 2 pars.
It didn't matter.
2 birdies because that was a par 5.
We had 3 birdies. A 3 would have been great on that hole for us.
Yeah, you actually avoided your 8 and you avoided Batteri's 10, so you actually avoided both.
Yeah, we avoided the 10, and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, so that's what makes it interesting, I think.
I'll tell you. I'll scroll down to Team 9. If you look across Team 9's, like they just didn't have bad holes. I mean, they might have had a bogey here and there. I don't even know if they had any doubles. Well, I think Torsas had a double here on the last hole. That was one of those where he got stuck in the rocks, as a few guys did this week. But they were just super steady and lots of birdies and eagles, and that counts no matter what you do. So look at that, 65, 67, 64, 72. That's a really good foursome. So Tim, what'd you guys have? 69, 65, 65, 72. That's really good too. All right. Yeah, I like this format. I think we'll have to bring it back next year, and we'll try to do a little bit more with the production side of it here at the end. But it's fun.
I think this is pretty smooth. It's pretty. I mean, for working off of a Google Sheet, this is pretty solid.
Yeah, and the nice thing is once I set one of these up once, we just can reuse it.
Yeah.
So it's not hard at all. Yep. All right.
Yeah, next time one of us will share while you do the stuff. We'll share our screen with the admin sheet. I think that'll fix it.
That probably would have
live
been right.
watching.
Yeah, when I start getting nested into OBS and Discord and multiple, and then I've got multiple audio streams, it's just a mess. It's hard to keep straight.
No, get with the program. Be a professional YouTuber.
Yeah, not gonna happen. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everyone, take care.